What's up, guys? It's Darius, and today I have some more Final Fantasy 15 news for you guys. Now, obviously, we're coming off of Gamescom, which is where, the last time we saw Final Fantasy 15. And, we got some decent things. We got a new trailer showing off the Marlboro, and we got a decent amount of information pertaining to the game. We did get a confirmed release window of 2016 for 15. And we also got some, basically some confirmation as to the next events we'll be getting some more 15 from, and obviously the next one that we'll be getting some news for the game, and more specifically some quote-unquote more specifics for a release date. I guess you could say. I mean, that's what he said, but we really don't know exactly what that means. But anyways, the next time we'll get some information on 15 will be PAX Prime, and Tabata said that we'll get some more specifics pertaining to the release date of the game. But anyways, the majority, I guess you could say, or a good sum up of how people felt about what we got at Gamescom was kind of meh to disappointed, and I can understand that. Me personally, I was okay with it. I was slightly disappointed, but I will get to that in a second. But what this is about is how Square Enix and Tabata and the dev team for 15, they kind of regretted how they regretted what they showed at Gamescom. Now, this is coming from an interview that Tabata had with GameSpot. Now, I think I might have mentioned this before, but this is something pretty important that I want to talk to you guys about, just to make sure that you guys know that this was said. So this is obviously, like I say, pertaining to what they showed at Gamescom, and what Tabata had to say about it was, quote, "We really get the feeling that there are people who are a bit worried. Certainly from a European perspective, Gamescom is the big event. There are a lot of fans coming to this event expecting big announcements. I've come to understand that from coming here, honestly, we are regretting it almost. We are annoyed that we didn't pick up on how important an event like Gamescom actually is, and the expectations people have towards that, and that we couldn't respond to those expectations by bringing along more important information or release date announcement." He later on talked about the percentage thing that we've heard about, and he had to say, first off, I would like to point out that when we try to sum up how much a game has progressed in figures and a numerical value, normally it doesn't represent the actual reality of the game that well. That's a very important prediction to my answer. The way we describe it when we think about it internally is, how long have we got until the mastering of the game? We normally talk about percentages toward that timeline. So yeah, that's basically what he had to say about, the whole percentage thing and what he felt about Gamescom. But I really want to focus on what he talked about in terms of Gamescom. Now, like he said in the quote, basically, they regret not really understanding the importance of Gamescom, especially over in Europe. And I can definitely understand what he's talking about, because that's like if, Sony or Nintendo or Microsoft didn't bring their end game to E3, and it's happened before. Whenever they really don't bring the news that everybody wants, people are extremely disappointed. They always get criticized over it. Like earlier this year, Nintendo didn't really bring what everyone wanted to E3, and they got a lot of flack for it. So this is almost a similar situation, but I feel like it's worse than that, honestly, because months before, we had been constantly reminded by Square Enix that Gamescom is going to be the starter promotion for 15, and it was. It definitely was. We're starting to get way more. They updated the website. They announced the forums. They announced a year. They announced when we'll see more information. It's definitely the start, but I think they made it out to be bigger than it actually was, and I think that was the mistake. So I guess the huge mistake was that they really thought what they were going to be showing everyone was actually going to knock it out the park, when in reality, they could have just said, this is going to be the start of our promotion, but you know, later on after that, this isn't going to be the only thing that we're going to be showing. This isn't going to be the big blowout. We're going to gradually be, you know, giving out information, which to be fair, they did say that, but I think they did focus a lot on Gamescom and made it seem like Gamescom was going to be the event where we saw basically everything, and then after that we'd be getting like little bits of trailers and stuff after that to hold us over until the game came out. Now obviously the big thing people were looking forward to was the release date, which we didn't get a full one, but we did get a release year, and then we also got confirmation that we'll be getting more specifics, whatever that means, at PAX Prime. So yeah, I really just want to talk about that because, you know, them regretting what they did is good in a way. And the reason why it's good is because now they know not to do that again in the future. So whether that means every event in the future from now on that they talk about 15, or maybe even Kingdom Hearts 3, or whatever game they're making, like Final Fantasy VII Remake, whatever event in the future that they attend, and they, you know, they mention that they're gonna bring some information there, it means that they're not going to be coming with the same caliber of presentation and news that they did at Gamescom, which around the board most people thought was disappointing, and that's good. It could also mean that they may forewarn us more so in the future that we'll be at this event, but don't expect too much. So really this is just a learning experience, and it's definitely going to be helping the dev team make the game work even harder than they did before, so that, you know, they can get more done, and then they can also show us more in return to whatever event they go to. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Let me know what you guys think of all this down below in the comment section. Do you think they should regret what they felt that they showed at Gamescom, or do you think that they showed enough and they shouldn't regret it at all? Me personally, I don't necessarily think they should really take it that much to heart, but I do think they should learn from it and, you know, try to bring more to the table, or at least warn us in the future that it won't be exactly what it is. Maybe even outline exactly what they're going to show us, like they did at Gamescom, saying at PAX Prime we'll get more specifics on a release date. With that said, I really do think that whatever information we get at PAX Prime will be significant in terms of release date. But, you know, I'm very much a person that doesn't, you know, I go into things with a very low expectation, so anything can surprise me and satisfy me. So anyways, like I said, let me know what you think of all this in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and share it with others who you know, are not aware of this news. Again, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe as well for more videos like this in the future, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.